Welcome back, friends. This is LostScarf, this is Kirby's Dreamcast, this is the radio play for the first light novel, which is Kirby and the Dangerous Gourmet Mansion. This is the third chapter, so if you haven't heard 1 and 2, go hear those. Quick thing is, we still don't have a Meta Knight, so come on, people. I need people to audition or else I'm gonna have to be Meta Knight, and I don't want to be too many characters here. We have some great actors here, we got a new one here for Burning Leo, and I'm really loving this. I'm loving this radio play so much, and I just want to have more people in it. And even if you fail to get Meta Knight or some of the other characters, because we still don't have Mike and a bunch of other ones, people are still going to get a chance to be at least an extra or a cook or something. There's a lot of characters in this book. But here we go, let's get started. Chapter 3, Copy Ability. Having been unable to count on Chef Kawasaki, he must find an alternate chef. But it's unlikely that there are any chefs beyond Chef Kawasaki.
His Majesty will probably be enraged.
Thought Waddle Dee, and his footsteps became heavier.
I'm back, sire.
Oh, wasn't that quick, Waddle Dee? What happened with Chef Kawasaki?
When Waddle Dee explained in a downcast manner, King Dedede folded his arms with a groan.
Oh, I'm really mad! That jerk Pa Thalak forgot to send me an invitation and is hogging Chef Kawasaki all to himself! Trying to pick a fight with me? This is absolutely inexcusable!
Yes, sire, it certainly is.
By now, Kawasaki's probably cooking at Pa Thalak's mansion. Stuff like roast beef, whole roasted turkey, salt grilled cow tongue, filet steak, or hamburger.
The king's musing is nothing but meats.
Oh, yikes, my stomach is grumbling. How could you be so cheeky, Pa Thalak? Not like she'll cook those extravagant dishes for me, even if it's my birthday.
On your Majesty's birthday, only us supporters will be the one present, huh?
Oh, be quiet! Ugh.
King Dedede gave Waddle Dee a good kick.
Huh, come to think of it, what happened to Kirby?
Paying no heed to Waddle Dee's dizziness, King Dedede took his binoculars and ran up to the window.
I don't think he was ever a chef before. Well, I want to say that, but I don't know. That pink ball, I can't let my guard down, even with how tiny he is.
Holding the binoculars to his eyes, the king gazed outside the window.
Huh? That jerk is steadily preparing something. Take a look, Waddle Dee.
The king thrust the binoculars to Waddle Dee. Peeking through the binoculars, Waddle Dee was able to see Kirby running around, restlessly in the center of the vast field. Carrying a large stone with both of his hands, he appeared to be piling it up diligently.
What on earth is he doing?
Looks like he's preparing to make a fire.
A fire? To use it for cooking.
Yep. By piling up the stones like that, he'll make a stove. When the food's cooked up in the stove, the original dish will be completed. Is that what he's planning?
You're doing it, huh, Kirby?
Waddle Dee was impressed for a moment, but he realized something immediately. His execution in preparing the stove is flawless, but the problem is that dreaded cake.
No matter how well the stove is made, the ingredients are still all wrong.
Recalling the dusky, foaming liquid in the bowl, Waddle Dee grunted in spite of himself. However, King Dedede is unaware of the identity of the dreadful cake. Grinding his teeth, he cried out in anger.
I cannot let Kirby finish the dish. Go and interfere with him, Waddle Dee. Destroy that stove.
And destroy that stove?
Pulverize it without leaving any trace. Is what I want to say, but...
Looking down at Waddle Dee's small body, King Dedede snorted.
Wouldn't really be liable. I've decided to teach that Kirby a lesson.
Right.
I gotta get someone stronger than you. I've got it. Call Burning Leo.
You mean him?
Waddle Dee was hesitant. Burning Leo is one of the subordinates serving King Dedede, being able to handle fire at his will. He is by all means a strong warrior. However, while he is certainly strong, he's quite a ruffian, and would be uncontrollable if he went berserk. Waddle Dee wasn't very good with Burning Leo.
Well, it's because the target this time's a stove. When it comes to a fire specialist, Burning Leo's the man. It would be best to leave it to that guy.
Well, but Burning Leo will easily run amok.
Oh, enough with the complaining and go!
King Dedede's enraged voice reverberated throughout the castle. He'll get another kick if he were to move tardily. So in a hurry, Waddle Dee rushed out to the king's room.
Destroy Kirby's stove? That sounds fun.
Hearing the story, Burning Leo was all pumped up. Seeing him breathing out his flames, Waddle Dee hurriedly covered his head and lay down on the floor.
If that's the case, leave it all to me. I'll burn down the stove without leaving a trace behind.
Well, don't get too pumped about it. If you were to burn the surroundings as well, it might end up causing a huge fire.
Stop spouting nonsense. If you get in the way of my highlight, you'll dearly pay for it.
Once again, Burning Leo let out a huge flame.
Will he be alright?
Waddle Dee felt very uneasy. Once Burning Leo starts rampaging, no one can stop him. He was certainly worried about Kirby, as well as dealing with the fire.
For when Kirby gets a burn, I need to have disinfectant bandages ready, and in addition, a fire extinguisher.
There was no end to his worries. In the stove that he made by piling up the stones, Kirby was about to finish laying in the weathered trees as fuel.
Looks all good with this. All that's left next is igniting it.
Nodding in a satisfied manner, Kirby took out a large match. At that moment,
Hold on a sec here.
with a loud voice, a shadow swooped down. Kirby looked up at the sky in surprise. The hot-headed Burning Leo swoops down in a straight line. Kirby jumped up in a panic. As though instead of a greeting, Burning Leo spit out small balls of fire. Kirby shook off the balls of fire flying towards him and shouted,
What's the big idea?
It's His Highness's orders. He said to destroy that stove.
Burning Leo expanded his body. The next moment he spewed out an orange-colored flame from his mouth.
Eek, stop it!
By nature, a stove is meant for burning, so the fire is raging strongly. However, the flame from Burning Leo was way too strong. Taking a direct hit, Kirby's stove was scorched black, being unable to endure the high heat. Of course, the withered trees were all burnt to a crisp.
What? The stove is... And I went through so much trouble making it!
Ha! Serves you right.
Burning Leo laughed with his head raised. In a flash, the fire that destroyed the stove spread to the grass, and the surrounding trees as well. At that moment, Waddle Dee came running holding a medicine box and a fire extinguisher.
Kirby, are you alright? Are there any burns?
Waddle Dee, I'm alright.
Oh, that's a relief.
Spraying the fire extinguishing chemical, Waddle Dee somehow managed to put out the fire that was spreading. Burning Leo yelled in displeasure.
Stop wasting time, Waddle. I went through so much trouble in setting that fire.
Don't you think we would have been in serious trouble if the fire became huge?
The fire extinguisher's my long-time enemy. I don't like it at all.
Muttered Burning Leo in a hateful manner, but suddenly smiled like something came to his mind.
Alright, Waddle. Dump that fire extinguishing chemical on Kirby.
I can't do that.
Spray it on the match that Kirby has. By doing so, it will no longer be usable.
Kirby suddenly hid the match behind his back. In a triumphant way, Burning Leo drew closer to Kirby.
No stove and no match. In that case, Kirby won't be able to light a fire anymore. My mission will be complete.
But if I do that, Kirby won't be able to.
What is it, Waddle? Could it be that you're covering for Kirby?
Burning Leo glared at Waddle Dee in suspicion. Waddle Dee clenched his teeth. He definitely didn't want to put his friend Kirby in harm's way. But if King Dedede became suspicious, he's dead meat.
What should I do?
At that moment, Kirby whispered in a low voice to him.
I'm alright, no need to worry, Waddle Dee.
Kirby!
I have a great idea. It's alright even if you spray the fire extinguisher on me.
Waddle Dee looked back at Kirby. Kirby nodded with a smile as always.
Does Kirby have a plan or something?
When Kirby says it's alright, it definitely means so. It's been like that always, even until now. Waddle Dee stood boldly and prepared the fire extinguisher.
Sorry, Kirby!
Whispering it in his heart, Waddle Dee laid his hands on the lever. To make sure not to aim at Kirby as much as possible, he goes around the back and aims at the match. He boldly pulls the lever and the fire extinguishing chemical spewed out vigorously in white bubbles. At once, the match became covered in fire extinguishing chemicals. At this point, it was no longer usable. Burning Leo let out a piercing sound of laughter.
Alrighty. With this, neither the match nor the stove is usable. Mission complete.
Feeling triumphant, Burning Leo was full of openings, just as Kirby planned. Bending his body backward, Kirby took a big breath with all his strength. Burning Leo raised his voice.
What is this wind? A hurricane? No way! Ah!
Waddle Dee was in astonishment. Kirby's large mouth swallowed Burning Leo whole.
Kirby?
Kirby closed his eyes shut. Above his head, a beautiful, gold-colored flame flared up, just like a shining crown. Waddle Dee realized suddenly,
That's right, a copy ability.
Yeah!
opening his eyes wide. Kirby jumped up and breathed out a fireball. Kirby possesses a special power. By inhaling someone, he can make their power his. A copy ability.
Since Kirby inhaled Burning Leo, he is now able to use the fire copy ability.
In excitement, Kirby breathed out some small fireballs.
Look at me, Waddle Dee! With this, everything will be fine. Although the stove has been destroyed, I can freely control fire now!
Kirby took out the super lavish, sweet, special heaped-up Kirby's cake that he left in the shade of a rock. Waddle Dee was at a loss for words. The ingredients were amazing, but the black lump put into an enormous cake pan was reduced to something that no longer looked like a food.
I can smell butter, soy sauce, and nut mixed together.
That's not all. I also put plenty of vanilla essence, cinnamon, and Nuki miso.
You're going to bake that?
Uh-huh. It'll be the sponge base for the cake. After baking it, I'll top it generously and the cake will be gorgeous. These are the ingredients for the topping.
Once again, what Kirby took out next looked like anything but cake ingredients.
Kirby, you're gonna place these on a cake?
Yep, you'll help too, right, Waddle Dee?
Why would you put fried chicken?
It's delicious, isn't it?
Jamai, gyoza, pickled radish.
It makes your mouth water, right? Next is sausage, chikua, and tuna fillet. In addition, I'll put plenty of whipped cream and strawberry jam.
Waddle Dee covered his head and fell prostrate.
What's wrong, Waddle Dee? I get it. You're really hungry, huh? Just hold on a minute. I'll bake it right away.
Facing the cake pan, Kirby puffed out his chest and opened his mouth wide, breathing out flames. He would use strong flames for areas that would preferably be browned, and weak flame for areas that would preferably be cooked thoroughly. He cooks thoroughly without leaving even the smallest spot behind. Waddle Dee was impressed by such skillfulness.
Kirby is amazing as always. He's able to use the power that he just copied flawlessly. Still, what a waste.
He lets out a sigh.
Even with the perfectly conditioned heat level, the ingredients are still awful. As I thought, it would have been great if I gathered the cake ingredients. All I needed to impress Kirby with was to bake it.
Even if he were to regret it, it was too late. With the cake base baked, Kirby was decorating it one by one with toppings. Fried chicken, gyoza, shumai, whipped cream.
Can you help too, Waddle Dee? Top it with the ones you like.
I'm not really fit for cooking.
No need to hold back, Waddle Dee. See for yourself.
On top of decorating the cake with things like fried chicken, chikua, tuna, and whatnot, Kirby put a generous amount of strawberry jam along with honey.
Looks yummy.
In delight, Kirby did multiple somersaults.
Amazing! This cake might even go down in history.
Sure, you might go down in ways.
Could it be possible that I'm a genius patissiere? I didn't even take any lessons, so maybe it's natural talent? Oh my, I'm amazed at my own talent.
Sure, it might be.
Perhaps Kirby and King Dedede aren't so different after all, thought Waddle Dee, while hanging his head.
With this, I'll undoubtedly become a chef at Miss Parfait-like's mansion.
Yeah, it'll be great if you do.
I should try some immediately. You too, Waddle Dee.
Waddle Dee's face froze.
Me too?
Of course, since this is a cake of friendship between me and you.
Thanks, but you go first, since you made it.
No need to hold back, Waddle Dee. Come on, try some.
I want to go after you.
Waddle Dee frantically turned his head. Kirby was puzzled.
Really? Then, sorry, but I'll try first.
Yeah, by all means.
Time to dig in.
Scooping a spoonful of cake, Kirby swallowed in one gulp. Holding his breath, Waddle Dee watched over him. Kirby's smiling, cheerful face suddenly stiffened. His pink face is quickly turning purple.
Kirby, are you alright?
Leaping up, Kirby spat out an exceptionally large fireball.
Ah, that's dangerous!
Ah!
While screaming, Kirby began to run as if he was flying. Waddle Dee ran behind him.
Wait, Kirby, are you alright?
A large stone is in Kirby's way.
Be careful, watch out!
Despite Waddle Dee's shouts, it's too late. Stumbling on the stone, Kirby sprang high. At the same time, when crashing into the ground, Kirby's shining flame crown fell off and returned to the form of Burning Leo in an instant.
You tricked! Remember that wonders next time!
Burning Leo ran away as if he was rolling. Dumbfounded, Waddle Dee watched him go, but quickly realized and turned towards Kirby. Kirby is lying limp above the grass. With the vigorous flame crown having disappeared, he is completely back to normal.
Kirby, are you alright?
Yeah.
Kirby got up while staggering.
Are you sure that you're fine? The flame crown on your head disappeared.
Once taking damage, the copy ability falls off and becomes unusable.
Then the fire ability?
It turned back to Burning Leo, but it's fine.
Kirby shook his head.
I'm fed up with cooking. Can't be a cook, so I don't need fire anymore.
It can't be.
Either way, eating is better than cooking.
I see.
Waddle Dee was in a mixed feeling of relief and disappointment. The cake may have come out awfully, but it was such a shame to see all Kirby's eager effort go nowhere. Of course, the strategy to sneak into Miss Parfait-like's mansion has also failed.
We can't go to the party, huh?
Kirby said downheartedly.
Yeah.
I really wanted to go.
I'm sure there'll be another chance.
Holding hands together, Waddle Dee and Kirby sighed together. And it was at that time. Feeling that he could faintly hear a mysterious noise from the sky, Waddle Dee looked up at the sky. He could see a small, black spot in the bright blue sky. It steadily grew in size and drew closer.
Hey, Kirby, look!
Huh?
What is that?
Looks like an airship?
It was as Kirby said. In the beginning, it looked nothing more than a tiny dot. But now it came close enough for the shape to be clearly identified. It's an airship shining in silver color. The airship is lowering its altitude little by little. It appears to be landing somewhere nearby.
By any chance, could that be?
Kirby and Waddle Dee ran off towards the airship's landing spot. So that's it for Chapter 3. See you at Chapter 4, everybody. And again, somebody be Meta Knight. Come on, no one's been Meta Knight yet. It can be really funny when this is all done, when in the future people can be like, wow, he just really needed a Meta Knight. Or, oh wow, it sucks he had to be Meta Knight himself. We'll see. But that's it for Chapter 3. See you in Chapter 4, and thank you for coming by.